Good morning students. Today we are going to start with 5th unit of CS1. Earlier we have completed 3 units of CS1. Now in this video we are going to study 5th unit of CS1 and the name of this unit is Networking and Internet. So in this unit we have to study regarding what is network, why we use network, what is networking, what is internet, and why we use internet, how we can use internet to make connections, to make networks. So we have to study all these things in this unit. So this is 5th unit of CS1. Let's start with this unit. So first of all, what is computer network? So students, as the name of this term is computer network, it means how we can form a network of computers. Network of computers means how we can connect multiple computers so that it become network. So what is computer network? A computer network is a system in which multiple computers are connected to each other to share information and resources. So the main aim of networking is why we make use of networking. So I hope it is clear to you what is computer network. Network, let's talk about simple terms. In real life term, let's talk about network. What is network? So for example, we have a group of 50 people, we all are friends. So we can also call it as a network. So we are in network of each other. So if we are in network of each other, we can exchange ideas, we can communicate, we can even exchange some things, we can share things. So this is network, definition of network in simple terms. Now let's talk about it in technical term, that is computer network. So the computer network is when we connect multiple computers to a network. Now why we connected to a network? So that they can share information, so that they can share resources and they can communicate. So look at this diagram. This diagram is an example of computer network. So this is device number 1, 2, 3, and these all devices are connected to each other. So once they are connected to each other, they can share resources, they can share information. So this is computer network. Now next is characteristics of computer network. What are the features of computer network and why we make use of computer network? So the very first feature is share resources from one computer to another. So if we are using networking mechanism, we can share the resources. So let's talk or let's discuss one real life example of sharing of resources. So for example, we have a lab in a computer. We have a computer lab in a college, and we have 20 computers in a lab. Now the next thing is we also want or we also require printers to take printouts. Now it is very difficult to arrange printer for every individual device because it would cost a lot. So how we can manage all the computers with the one computer? So the answer to this is with computer networking. So if we have connected all the computers, we can simply share only one printer with all other computers. So we can attach printer to one of the computer and we can give output, or we can give print command from any of the computer and we can take the output from the printer. So this is the reason that why we make use computer networking to share resources. Next is create files and store them in one computer. Access those files from the other computers connected over the network. So we can also create files. We can also store the files in a single computer. There is no need to store the file at every computer because with the help of networking, we can simply access the data from one computer. Next characteristic is connect a printer, scanner or a fax machine to one computer within the network and let other computers of the network use the machines available over the network. So this is how what I have already explained you. So we can simply connect a single device to multiple machines, and we can give input, or we can give output or print command from any of the machine, and we can operate that single machine from any of the, or with any of the computer. So these all are the characteristics of computer network. Next is users of computer network. Why we use network? So these are some of the points, some of the highlighted points, that why we use network, so that we can make our lives easy, and we can share the resources, and we can share the resources at a cost benefit. So cost efficient, we can make use of the services in a cost efficient way. So these all are the uses of computer network. So the first use is information and resource sharing. So we can also share information as well as we can also share resources. This is one of the main use of computer network. Retrieving remote information. Now what is retrieving? Retrieving remote information. So retrieving remote information means how we can access the information from remote area. It means if you are sitting at some other location and you want to access data which is at another location, so you can simply access it. Next, the real life example of retrieving remote information, we can also call it as, we can also consider the real life example of this video also. Next is speedy interpersonal communication. So it has increased the speed of communication to a greater extent. So we can easily communicate with anyone at a greater speed with the help of computer network. Next is e-commerce. E-commerce is how we can buy and sell the products online. So all the websites that we and all other shopping sites, and we can also shop online. So these all comes under e-commerce. We can also make all the payments online. So that all comes under e-commerce. Next is highly reliable system. Highly reliable system means if we are using networking methods, it has increased the reliability to a greater extent. So it is easy for anyone to make payments and to keep records and to track all the activities. So with the computer network, all the things becomes very reliable. No doubt there are some other things also, but this is the positive part of computer network. Next is cost effective system. We can also design very cost effective systems with the help of computer network. So as in the previous slide, I have discussed that how we can share a single printer in a lab. So this is how we can reduce the cost to a greater extent, and with this we can make use of medias in a cost effective way. So these all are the uses of computer network. Now we have to study different categories of networks, different types of networks. So different types of networks are LAN, MAN, WAN. Now we have to study in detail what is LAN, what is MAN, what is WAN. So first of all, let's start with LAN. LAN is local area network. When we connect the computers to a area within 1 kilometer, or when we connect the computers within a single building, these type of connections comes under LAN. So LAN is local area network, is a group of computers connected to each other in a small area such as building and office. LAN is used for connecting two or more personal computers through a communication medium such as twisted pair, coaxial cables, etc. So we can make use of any of the cable. It depends upon the organization that what type of speed they require and how much cost they can afford. So it all depends upon the choice of the organization. So we can make use of different types of cables. So look at this example. This is an example of LAN in which number of computers are connected. It is less costly. Now why it is less costly? As it is built with inexpensive hardware such as hubs and network adapters. So the data is transferred at an extremely fast rate. So this is the main advantage of LAN, that data transfers at a very fast rate. Now what is the reason why data transfers at a very fast rate? Because it covers a very small geographical area. So as it covers a very small geographical area, so this is the reason in this data transfers at a very fast rate. LAN also provides high security. How it provides high security and why they are reliable, the reason again is small geographical area. So as there are less number of computers, so this is the reason in LAN it is easy to maintain security and they support high security. Next is MAN. MAN stands for Metropolitan Area Network. Now what is Metropolitan Area Network? MAN covers a large geographical area as compared to LAN. Look at this diagram. This is an example of a MAN. This is a one LAN. This is a second LAN. This is a third LAN. This is a fourth LAN. When we connect all the LANs or different LANs to each other, then it becomes MAN. So Metropolitan Area Network is a network that covers a large geographic area by interconnecting a different LAN to form a large network. Government agencies make use of MAN to connect to the citizens, and private industries also make use of MAN. So for example, if a company has many different branches in a single city, then also they can make use of MAN to connect their different branches. In MAN, various LANs are connected to each other through a telephone exchange line. It is a higher range than LAN. So MAN has high range capability or high range capacity as compared to LAN. So obviously it must have high range because they covers large geographical area. MAN is used in communication between the banks in a city. It can also be used in airline reservation system. It can also be used in a college within a city. It can also be used for communication in the military areas. So these all are the areas where we make use of MAN. Next is WAN. WAN is Wide Area Network. It covers a large geographical area such as country. So when we connect the whole world, then it is an example of WAN. So wide area network is a quite bigger network than the LAN. WAN is not limited to a single location, but it spans over a large geographical area through a fiber optic cable or satellite links. The internet is one of the biggest WAN in the world. So internet is the example of WAN, which provides us facility that we can connect to the any part of the world. WAN is widely used in the field of business, government and education. So with this students, this is all for today. Tomorrow we will start with the next topic of this unit. That's all for today. So in today's lecture, we have started with the fifth unit of CS1, where we have studied networking and internet, and where we have studied different categories of network, characteristics of networks, uses of networks. In the different categories, we have studied LAN, MAN and WAN. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we will start with next topic. There is one more category of network, PAN. So I will discuss PAN in the next lecture. So that's all for today.